Welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. And welcome, it's Friday evening. Alexis Maximus, he's joined. He's not usually in the MTCC. Look, I'm getting sidetracked in my intro. So, yes, we're here, it's Friday evening, and that means it's MTCC time. The Manufacturing Touring Car Championship, our equivalent to the BTCC. And what a season we are having. We've just come off the back of the race at Monza last weekend, where is he? Well, he's in the pits. But Monza Brown came alive and took 3 from 3. Took full points haulage, so I will get to the table at some point. But yeah, what a great race. And so far it's been so many different people winning. Oh, Catula as well. Looks like we've got a couple of new entries coming in to the MTCC midway through the season. It's going to be very interesting. I don't know what's going on. I can't find the... there it is. Yeah, but it's not coming up. Oh yeah, there I am. I just want to hear if there's sound on YouTube. So I'm messing around. The iPad's like so slow. I want to sling the thing right now. All I have to do is volume up. And it won't do that either. There you go. Yeah, I'm there. You can hear me. It's awful. So, yes, what a season we're having. We've got the Group 4 cars. Everyone makes their choice at the beginning of the season. And then we have, God, how many rounds? 10, isn't it? I think we're halfway through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 rounds with 3 races in each round. And we have had some championships so far, but the table is looking as is Talleyrand is sitting on top with 179 points. In second place we have Alphanut in the Audi on 179 points, so they're tying for the lead of the championship. In third we have Racer Brown, or Monza Brown if you wish, on 159 points. In fourth we have a Skyjacker who is on 151 points. 150 points behind Skyjacker is Homesick Alien in fifth. Sixth we have Jam Huntington on 124 points. Then we have Casper in seventh on, what did I say? Seventh. Hang on, give me a chance. I lost the line. 120 points. JTX in 8th on 110 points. Shadow Rider is on 103 points, with Guesty 10th on 77 points. Made a hash of that. Skyjacker's just parking up, probably trying to fan his PlayStation or something to make sure it doesn't cut out, because, you know, wink wink, it's not it's playing up. So what? Ooh, so we look like we just got a driver swap. I believe Casper has been I don't know, it's a touchy subject. I think he was asked to leave. Casper, I loved watching him racing. He was my flying Finn, he was my dude, but he just wouldn't play nice in the Discord. And honestly, here at Virtual Racers Club, we want it to be a fun experience. We're all working people that just do this in our part time, you know, as fun, and it shouldn't be work. And I think it probably wasn't what Casper was looking for. I think he was looking for more of a professional league, more something that's run, I don't know, I wasn't sure, but it just didn't work out, so it's a shame. But in his place, Cthulhu has agreed to come in, so nice. I honestly, I'm surmising a lot because I don't get too much involved in all the bits and the bobs. I noticed an argument, and I think that was that. But you know, we wish him luck in the next league he goes to, and I'm sure he's going to win. So back to normal service. So Homesick Alien, our reigning champion from that last season, he's not taken to the Subaru as well as he might. He might need a season or two in that. I don't know if he'll continue with it the next season, but this season he's admitted himself he's still driving it like it's a Renault that he drove last season. So, but he got a podium, I think, at Monza, and you don't expect one of them. He got a third. You don't expect that from a four-wheel drive. So there's only 4 on the track at the moment. Oh, we've got some people in the chat. Carly, sorry I'm late. My shopping arrived late, messed up my evening right royally. Oh, you're going to be in the kitchen now for the next hour, putting it all in the cupboards. What a pain. We've got Vince Nicole. Hello Vince. Nice to have you here. Pat, MTC at Mount Panorama. I can't say it. I want to say Panorama on Bathurst 1000 weekend. How convenient it is, and we don't plan any of that. It's also so weird that Max 5 on Saturday night is at Interlagos, Brazil, and H-Beck on Sunday night is at Interlagos, Brazil. When I opened up the Discord and noticed that too, I was so hoping MTCC was at Interlagos. I thought, oh, we could just have a whole samba weekend. I could be sambaing my way through the weekend, just saying we're here in the Brazil. But no, we're down Oz first. Got to get the old MTCCs out of the way, and then we're shipping off up to Brazil. Yes, so Carly has tempted to give this a try next season. You should. It is great fun. I have partaken in 2 seasons of it. The first season I absolutely adored in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. The second season I chose a Peugeot just purely because of a livery. I wanted to use the old BTC green and gold livery, so I chose a Peugeot just on that without even testing the car. And then when I did test the car, I realised it didn't suit my style. I am a sling it into the corner kind of guy. I am a get on those brakes, just whack it through, and the Peugeot needs a little finesse in driving, needs a little love through the corners, and I wasn't willing to give it, so it was always fight between man and machine. So I didn't enjoy that season so much, but I still enjoyed it. It's still great fun. It's just I was nowhere near competitive. But yes, I would say to one and all, if you can get a seat in the MTCC, I would do it. So there we see Racing Brown already 1.2 seconds faster than Jam Huntington. JTX in the Pug, as I was talking about it. He's had a win in the Peugeot already, so he's taken to it a lot better than me. But I don't think I really like the FF cars. I think I much prefer 4-wheel drives because they're really easy to drive. God, 5 minutes early, Talleyrand. Oh no, I'm not looking at that clock, you're right. But still, 4 minutes early, Talleyrand is right on it, and he's eager to go. He's an eager beaver. So, and I'm gonna make an apology to those out there about me moaning that they don't do soft wise, saying that it's a disgrace, all these hard whys I keep saying. But I noticed when I was playing, oh no, Alphanut's not ready. I did notice while I was playing, I got the wheel out and had a go the other night. I'll tell you about it. It was great. Yeah, it's a ball ache pressing L2 on your wheel. It's just a bit of a stretch for your fingers. So yeah, why would they do it? So, but Holmesick's gone with a soft way. He's gone for that little extra effort, you see, and I appreciate it. So we are looking at Monza Brown. Soon, could he be Mount Monza Panorama Brown? I'm not saying Panorama. Panama. I'm not saying it. It's Bathurst, okay? I don't care whereabouts it is. is Bathurst. And I say it like a northerner because I don't put an R in Bath. I say Bath. It's a Bath. B-A-T-H. This is an argument I have. I live around southerners. I've got a southern accent, I know. But there are some fundamental words I think they say wrong. Grass is grass. Class is class. And bath is bath, not bath. There's no R's in any of that. So, you know. So, Gym 1. GTMC is also back in Australia on Tuesday night. Is it now? Look, it's just, you think they sit there. You think up there in the VRC club, they're in there in the conference hall with their PowerPoint presentation, and that they plan all this. But I promise you, I don't think it is. I might be wrong. I might get a message from the big boss saying, "Doik, of course it's all planned. This is all done delicately, so it's all crosses over and it's all connected." But I don't think. I think it's just a happy accident. That's what she said. Just a shame it was only 2 seconds in. Right, so Racer Brown carrying on his great fortune from last week. Skyjacker, he's knocking on the door. That man is due a win. Oh no, Alpha cannot communicate because his sodding headset's dead. Sodding, that is a brilliant word. Alpha, I'm taking my hat off to you because sodding is fantastic. You can get right away with that, can't you? There might be a lot of soddings going on soon because, yeah, keep me bloodies and me buggers, but sodding, you can really use that one without offending. I like it. Sodding. Cool, man. Hey! Every day I learn a new dirty word. Jam Huntington there in third. Now this man, he's had a win, so he's ticked that box. But I'm sure when he looks at his teammate in the other red rocket, he must feel like he probably should have had more points this season. He really struggled at Monza, if I remember. So yes, I'm sure Jam Huntington will be out to prove he is just as good as his teammate. It was Jam who did the test for the Porsche. I think they're doing sign-ups, and I don't know. Are you taking sign-ups, Jam, whilst you're driving around? Oh, I haven't got any of the maps out. I've been really lack today. I've slept, to tell you the truth. I have pretty much, that's all I've done today. I've slept. I had a couple of days off during the week because I didn't feel good. Do you know, I don't want to be a moaner. I don't want to be a whinger. And I definitely don't want to be a whiner. But it's bloody cold, this sodding cold that I've had. It did not shift. I worked through the first week thinking, yeah, I'll be fine. They go in 5 days. I won't have no worry. I necked as many day nurse tablets as I could possibly get away with. Carly, we also did a GR2 tryout. It was fun. Who did? Same here. I'm not saying most. Hang on a minute. I've missed some of the chat. I've joined the chat halfway down. So last thing I told you was Jim had said GTMC was also in Australia. Then we had Carly saying we also did a GR2 tryout. It was fun. Pat then comes back with a hopefully better look for the Rocket VWs this week. Oh, better look. I think look. It meant Luke. I mean, he's put Luke, but look. Hey, oh, I've left them on. Shall we leave them on for a little bit longer just to show you what I save you from? Look at that disgraceful big huge numbers floating in the air, unrealistic, and there they go. Don't worry about it. Calm down. Just calm down. Go to your happy place. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, it was the Porsche thing that Jam Huntington was up to. He's doing a Porsche Sprint trophy, and I think he's taking sign-ups for it. I don't know if it's open yet to sign up, but it will be soon. Yeah, we did a little test on Wednesday night because I had a couple of days off because I felt poo. And yeah, we had ourselves a little test race, and it was really good fun. I really enjoyed myself. I had a massive super race. I don't think, is Noxie in this one? No, Noxie's not in this championship. But yeah, me and Noxie brilliant ding-dong. He did me in the end. It was annoying. I thought I had him off, or I thought I had the pace on him the whole race, but I think last lap, my tyres just started going, and I think I just late braked into a corner, and Noxie just swung sweetly by. Not a touch of paint shared, and yeah, that was all good fun. And then after that, I jumped in to a lobby with Mika Wivry, and we had a 15-minute race around the Brazil. Yeah, the word escaped me. There we go. Now, because Talleyrand was then starting his fastest lap, and it occurred to me, I'm just rambling about what I did Wednesday evening. I scratched my bum about 2 times. I think I might have picked my nose once. I definitely didn't eat it though. Don't think that. Do you care what I played Wednesday night? Why am I jabbering on about that? Yeah, I want to put a can of Red Bull to my lips just to shut myself up. What a rambling old ninny. God, I just realised I was just sat there it was a good race with Mika Wibri. Anyway, we had 15-minute good race. I thought, her being a girl, this is a slam dunk, boys. Doing it for all the men out there. I was. Turned up, with my race face on. I am gonna thrash this woman and then tell her girls don't deserve games. But yeah, she was different to me most of the whole race. I couldn't even beat her. I couldn't even catch up with her. I think she made a mistake in the last corner, or I think automatic gears doesn't help, because I noticed when I saw replay back that I was managing to get up the gears quicker coming out the last corner. But yeah, I couldn't catch her up. It was frustrating. I tried to be all cool about it. Yeah, I'll let you stay in front because you were good. But yeah, it was hard work. Back to the MTC. That's enough rambling from me now. I'm eating a Jaffa cake, so I'm going to my happy place. Although, God, they melt quick. So Talleyrand, he hasn't put a foot wrong. We've been watching this whole lap. He's followed by Skyjacker, but not close enough for a draft. And we're looking to see what time. I didn't even look around the field. I was so lazy. It's because I was eating a Jaffa cake. Couldn't press the buttons. Sorry. I'm going to get sacked after tonight. It's so loose in it. And there we go. Talleyrand crossing the line with a 2:11.927. Followed by Skyjacker, who's like 2 seconds down on him. 2:14.067. And there we see Monza Brown putting it into second place with a 2:12.637. Homesick Alien, that four-wheel drive, not looking too shoddy, 2:13.336, followed by JTX in his Peugeot with a 2:14.005. Skyjack is shuffled down to 5th place now. Cthulhu in 6th place in that Toyota with a 2:14.8. They're all quite close together here with Homesick, and to say it's qualifying, that's a struggle. Guesty then in his four-wheel drive in 7th with a 2:15.437, followed by Jam in the red rocket of Jam Huntington is down in 8th with a 2:15.817. I can't believe how close these guys are following each other. Shadow Rider in 9th place with a 2:15.959 is woes with the Hyundai carrying on. I imagine, I didn't speak to him personally after the last race at Monza, but I do believe he was quite gutted. It felt like he lost a win rather than got a second. And then Alpha Not there we see in last place with a 2:18.603. So that's how the field's looking on their first run. Talleyrand 7/10 ahead of Monza Brown. Monza Brown looking rather tasty during practice. Oh, we've had some movement in the chats. Pat says, I believe the Porsche series was filling up quite quick. Pat also said, typo, whoops. Carly says, hopefully not between bum scratches. Yes. Pat said, oh, what, picking my nose? No, yeah. Pat said, there is a big gap between auto and manual gears at Interlagos, as I have found this week. And Carly says, I do leave my gearing late to use all the revs I can. Oh, do you change it? I thought you was automatic. I didn't think you got the choice, Carly. Pat says, we've had Monza Brown. I'm feeling like Bonza Brown could work this week. If he has a good week, you know what it could be. But Talleyrand has gone faster again with a 2:11.677. Skyjacker crossing the line with a 2:12.938. Moving himself up into third place. Racer Brown still holding that. Oh, he's just crossing the line. Not as quick. So Homesick Alien in fourth. JTX, we're getting times coming in now. Shadow Rider set a time. Guesty, Alpha Nuts, so they're shuffling around at the back. There we see Guesty is in sixth. Shadow Rider in eighth, and Alpha still not on top of that Audi yet, although it looks like there's a lot of close cars down here in the mid-pack. So Alpha following Guesty. Guesty having a great race. These four-wheel drives, maybe. I wasn't sure. I did ask in the question in the Discord, would the tight, twisty sections of Bathurst make up for the four-wheel drive what it would lose down the long back straight? And then at the moment, Homesick being in fourth and Guesty in sixth, it would seem, yes, it does make up a lot for it. And if they can get into a tow, I imagine, down the back straight, they could get a very, very competitive time here. But Talleyrand so far showing them the way with a 2:11.677, nearly a second ahead of Monza Brown. I imagine feeling a lot of pressure after last weekend. I don't even know if he was expecting that. Wow, it's great seeing him going through the dipper or something. No, I'm not gonna. I've got the map and it's in the cupboard. And if I start getting up and mooching around, I'll destroy this whole chi that I've going on in front of me here. I've got my iPad one side of me with the chat in. Pat says, oh yeah, he said that, I read that. And then I've got all assortments of food around me because, like I said, I've slept all day. It's been such a weird one. It just wiped me out, this illness. I don't want to call it a cold. Cold is not, I'm calling it man flu, right? This is it. Doctor, the time is 9 minutes past 8 and we're calling it man flu. It's what I had. I had time off for it. Oh dear, we can see in the background there, was that Cthulhu? Yes, Cthulhu having a small off in the Toyota. Homesick setting another time, but staying in. Oh no, he's dropped down to fourth now. JTX has moved up to third with a 2:12.892, 7/10 off of Racer Brown. Alpha Nut's gone faster. Alpha Nut's moved himself up into sixth place. Racer Brown's gone faster again, but not faster enough, I suppose, for pole. But there we see Alpha Nut was a 2:13.080. Racer Brown did a 2:12.157, and that's half the time he is away from Talleyrand, down to half a second. JTX then putting that Peugeot up into third position. A great move, I think, earlier in the week. Talleyrand had called, he thinks the Peugeot's going to look good here. And you know, I need a flying fin, JTX, so let's get some wins and then you can be my new flying fin, because I've lost my flying fin. And I walked around the garden looking for him. I looked upstairs, I looked downstairs, couldn't find this. Pepperami is what you're eating me devour. It's the image. Oh, that would make a good livery, wouldn't it? It's a bit of a, what is it, a bit of a monster, a bit of a beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Look, this is the first day I've felt human. I'm eating stuff because I can properly taste it. Oh no, I shouldn't talk now. Sorry. Watching JTX going round. No, I saw Skyjacker pitting. Doesn't seem like many of the others are popping into the pits. It's a bit of an animal, that's it. Sorry, Carly. I was thinking myself when I said a bit of a beast. Ooh, no, there goes the packet. I'm all alone tonight. Sad times. They've all left me. Starline's popping into the pits to put some new what? Pirellis? Mitchies? What do we reckon? Bridgestones? Does it say anything on the car about a tyre? Good cheers. Yeah. We know what you're sporting, Talleyrand. Racer Brown popping in. Why am I watching pit stops? It's loose tonight, guys. Look, we're even watching pit stops rather than cars going around. See if we can see a tyre sponsor on him somewhere. Did anyone see one? No, that was quick, wasn't it? Oh well. whatever rubber they put on that. It was on some Oz wheels. We can see JTX continuing his third spot. He's 300ths up on his own time. He's only 2/10 off of Racer Brown. I'm going to wash that down with something. I'm so pleased as well, because a couple of days ago I got an Amazon delivery of a load of yellow Red Bulls, because I can literally not find them anywhere anymore. And then I ordered them. I went mad because I was trying to order like 1 crate a week. I thought that weren't too bad. It's less than £1 a can, because it's like 12 cans and it's something like £11 something. So I thought one crate a week throughout the month will sort me out. Sweet. Oh god, JT's having a bit of an off there. It's a scary corner to have an off, and then he's on a wiggle down into the whirly which watch. Can't even remember what I was saying. I'm really doing bad tonight, guys. I'm really sorry. Must do better. Can I tie stickers once you edit delivery on GR4 cars? No, that was not a bad comment. I sniffed up and thought, oh, that probably came on air. We used to. I can't remember what series we had, but we all out. One of the delivery regulations was everyone had to have Michelin stickers. But I can't remember what series we did that in. But this one now, I think it's you can do as you wish. We've watched JTX for far too long, so we'll have a look round. Tulu is only a 10th behind. I've been really bad. Look, let me go through the field. So Talleyrand is half a second ahead of Racer Brown in first place. He's just finishing his outlap because he's gone and put some new Goodyears on. Racer Brown, he's knocking on the door of pole. He's also just about to pull the trigger on a fast lap. Skyjacker, boom. I just put it up into third place with a 2:12.324. He says as he's munching on it. So Skyjacker is in third. He's only 2 thousandths ahead of JTX, but I think JTX on an outlap just gone in to put some tyres on. Homesick Aliens just starting a fast lap, I think. Shadow Rider's set times, putting himself into 7th, but Homesick is 5th. 7/10 behind JTX, 200ths ahead of the Audi of Alphanut in 6th. He's ahead of Shadow Rider by a 10th. Shadow Rider 7th. Half a second ahead of Guesty, who is only a 10th ahead of the Toyota of Cthulhu. With Jam Huntington nearly 2 seconds behind. He's having a mare. It really is. Sorry. You didn't need to hear me. What is it called? I wanted to say masturbate. It's not masturbate. What is it when you eat? Oh, God. Masticate. Maybe. I don't know. But whatever it is, you don't want to hear me doing it. Oh yes, it was Super Formula Series. I think it was. I think you're right. Sorry, I don't know. I'm pulling it together. Honest. What happened? Well, you definitely don't want to hear me do either of those two things that I mentioned anyway. So, Talleyrand is in first place. Racer Brown is in second still. We saw Skyjacker. No, I just got the word wrong. It's masticate. I'm sure it's masticate. Jesus, where? Talleyrand's gone faster again, guys. Woo! He's 6/10 ahead of Racer Brown. He's gone 2 minutes 11 seconds. 0.549. I'm losing it. I am. Skyjacker's back into the pits for some tyres. Oh God! I might have to walk away for a minute or two. Homesick Alien's gone faster. Everyone's going faster. Jam Huntington's gone faster. Cthulhu's gone faster. Oh my God! 5. Homesick Alien. There you go. 2:12.355. He's 8 thousandths off of JTX's time. That is crazy close. And who else did we see go faster? Cthulhu. Tulu to the 213.021. Pat says someone needs to control Alt-Delete on our commentator. Mine is slightly broken. He's got a cold. Yeah, see? Oh no, I don't know what's happening. I'm cracking myself up, but I haven't even said anything funny. I don't know. So, we've got 3 minutes left of qualifying. And Tannerand is sitting quite comfortably on pole by 6/10. He's done a 2:11.549. Racer Brown still in second. He's trying as he might. He was our fastest in practice. I know, Carly, I will pull myself together, man. Aye, man. So, Skyjacker in a lovely third place. JTX showing the speed of that Peugeot in fourth. Only 2 thousandths off of Skyjacker. What's Skyjacker off? He's 1.5 tenths off of Racer Brown. Really close times here in Australia. G'day. Talleyrand going faster again. Gore blimey. There's no stopping this red rocket. 2:11.463, are you? Gonna get the Barbie out. What was that? Jeez, I'm not saying that ever again. Racer Brown going faster at 2:12.028. That was... Yes, Racer Brown, he's there. But Racer Brown, I think he doesn't have any kind of deficit when he starts off the grid. It seems like the Audi's a slow starting. I know personally that Peugeot is a real slow starter. It's hard to get it up to speed. But at Monza, it seemed like Racer Brown, he launched quite nicely. So even in second place, he's good to get into the first corner first, but it's a very short run down to that first corner, and we could have an absolute smash up. Yeah, Skyjack. Ooh, someone's had an off. JTX, you can't really have an off here, can you? You just hit a barrier. Who was it? Don't know. Guesty, shoved down. Shadow Rider is half a second ahead of Guesty. Guesty, you've got to find someone to give you a tow, mate. That straights, the little straights, just no good for this four-wheel drive. You have to stick your bum right up close to one of those Audis or something. So you go through the field. Talleyrand, I'm calm now. I'm calm. I've got myself back together again. Talleyrand is first, ahead of Racer Brown. Skyjacker is in third. Hey, Endurance Nuts here. See, tardy to the party. What did you missed? Nothing, Endurance Nut. Honestly, it's been professional and great, and I did not lose it at all, and lose the ability to even speak. Skyjacker is in a third. JTX was fourth. I accidentally said a naughty word when I was meant to say something else, and it sounded very wrong, and then I couldn't speak. So now we've finished qualifying. There you go. So Talleyrand just crossed the line with the fastest lap with a 2:11.318. Racer Brown, it's 2:12. I don't know if he's faster. Oh my god, this has been terrible qualifying. I'm so sorry. I usually do a bit better than this. Skyjacker, he's crossing the line. He's got himself, or has he crossed it? And there you go. He's not gone faster, so he has stayed in third for now. Racer Brown still making his way round the last corner. He's not even faster, is he? Has loads down, sorry. Jam Huntington, last minute, got a good time. Where is he? Oh, he's there in third. Is he third? Oh, he's just put Skyjacker down, 2:12.239. Well done, Jam Huntington. So we've got 2 red rockets in the top 3. Skyjacker in fourth. JTX. Alpha Nut set another time, whereas Alpha Nut just put it up into second place, right at the dead. See, it didn't matter about me arsing about all through sodding around, all through qualifying, because it was only at the end it happened. So, Racer Brown, I bet he wonders what happened. 200s. Whoa! Jam in fourth. Skyjacker in fifth. JTX finished in 6th. 7th for Homesick. He was doing so well mid qualifying, but right there near the end he's shuffled down 7th. The Toyota obviously down on power as well in 8th. Shadow Rider is rode with the Hyundai carrying on, and Guesty in 10th. So it's all about this first corner. So Pat says it is hard to find somewhere to go off here without hitting the wall. Only really at the chase and the long left before the S's on top of the mountain where there isn't a wall to catch you. No, and then you end up in a big sand trap and it takes an hour to get back on track. So let me get rid of the big numbers, bring all that stuff back, getting excited. Hey up, why is Alpha on? Did Alpha not put it on pole? I thought he was on second. What's happened? Oh well, that says Alpha got pole. Okay. Alpha not on pole. I thought it was second. They're all going, it's crazy. Talleyrand has taken the lead from Alpha. They're all going for the first corner. Are they going to make it? There was a little knock on and red rocket there. Homesick Alien, what a blast of a start. So Alpha taking the lead. I do not know what's going on. I thought Alpha was in second. I'm losing it still. So, but now Homesick Alien, but the red rocket coming back at him up the start straight. There we see Racer Brown shook down to fourth. Wow, Shadow Rider had a great start, but he's on the grass. Can he make it through? He's there. He's got Jam Huntington just behind him. Everyone's made it through. Guesty's moved up from the back. JTX somehow has ended up down into 10th place, but the pack is still together. The pack is still running together. Skyjacker down in 6th place. I don't know what happened. There was a 0.07 second gap. Alpha did qualify second. I thought so. I don't understand what that was. Glitch in the system. So Alpha then leading the way from Talleyrand. Talleyrand has managed to get past a Homesick Alien with Shadow Rider in 4th, Jam Huntington followed in 5th, Skyjacker in 6th. There's some action down here. Cthulhu 7th, Racer Brown in 8th. Why are we on that camera? I hate it when it puts you on the standard camera. You're miles away. Oh dear, we've got a little bit of shenanigans in the twisty bit. Oh dear, Cthulhu and Guesty side by side. Looks like Racer Brown's really down the order with Shadow Skyjacker. Skyjacker again shuffled to the back, but they're all still together, still everything to play for. Alpha not leading the way by a second from Talleyrand. Talleyrand is 7/10 ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien will be doing all he can to keep in the toe of the red rocket, because as soon as he loses the toe, he is going to be Shadow Riders. But Shadow Rider's got his own problems with the red rocket at the moment, and there we go. We see Jam Huntington up the inside. What an overtake! Fantastic stuff there from Jam Huntington. Shadow Rider down to 5th place. JTX a little bit further back, leading this little pack of cars. My word, they're all together. So JTX ahead of Guesty. Oh no, we've got Cthulhu and Racer Brown both off. Oh, poor Racer Brown from last week being the king of Monza, the man of Italy, the mafioso. Now down into 10th place with Cthulhu. Was that Cthulhu's fault? We saw they were together. I think Racer Brown might have fallen foul of the curbs and taken Cthulhu with him. Now Cthulhu trying to make up time. Guesty in 8th. There we see Skyjacker has made his way from 10th up to 7th with everything that's going on. JTX there is in 6th with a little bit of clean air between him and Skyjacker. So up ahead then we have Alpha Nut. He's in 8/10 ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand has caught him up 2/10 worth, and he has pulled away from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien now not probably enjoying the toe, but he might be able to get it back through this tight twisty bit with his 4-wheel drive. Jam Huntington then 4th, following closely with Homesick Alien. In the chat, Pat says crashes in the S's here always cause a roadblock. Yes, turns out the walls coming out of the chase are not quite far enough off the track. Yes, so there we go. So Jam following Homesick. He's got straight line speed on him, but Homesick trying to stay in the toe, but he's lost that toe now. You can see he's just dropping away from Talleyrand, which is playing into Jam Huntington's hands. Shadow Rider still there in 5th. He's got himself 2 seconds on JTX, which is, he's got 1.5 seconds on Skyjacker. Guesty there just behind Skyjacker. Stick to him best you can, Guesty. Keep that toe. And then you've got Cthulhu, some nearly 10 seconds behind Guesty, and Racer Brown 6 seconds behind him. Oh dear, poor Racer Brown. There we go then, Alpha Nut. Oh no, there's only 4/10 between. Oh, we're on board. Yeah, I've been really slack with the F12s. I'm going to slap a couple of F12s out there. There we go. We see Talleyrand, the championship leader, in front. No, these are equal. They're both championship leaders. This is the battle for the championship. Talleyrand looking around the outside. Can he make it? No. He slipped back inside again. Alpha on the curves. Can't get the throttle down as quickly as he would like. Talleyrand chewing up the space between them. Talleyrand making the move. They're alongside each other into the first corner, but no. Alpha holding line while Talleyrand just has to look, but up this short straight it does look like Talleyrand has got a little bit more edge on the Audi. Look how close they are. That's unbelievable. And they're braking now. Whoa, they brake late, and there goes Talleyrand. Is he going to have a little date with the barrier? No, he avoids the barriers but slips in behind Alphanut. Further back, Homesick Alien under his own pressures with Jam Huntington. Jam Huntington following the four-wheel drive through the twisty bit will be tricky. The Subaru should be able to pull away. Let me have a sip. I've been talking a lot, haven't I? But then again, I suppose that's what commentators are meant to do. It just seems like overly talking. Like, not even letting your ears have a break from constant So there we see Jam following the Subaru. Oh, he's so close. So close with the Audi and the Volkswagen. Talleyrand not giving Alpha a second's break. How long are we through this race? Nearly 6 minutes into the race. We're on lap 3 here for, what is it, round 5? It is round 5, yeah, because we're halfway through. This is the halfway point. And there we see the championship leaders, 179 points. They're both on. And now here at Mount Panorama. I don't know, Bathurst, right? They're racing each other. I've got a weird glitch with that name. Doesn't work for me. And Homesick still ahead of Jam Huntington. Oh, Alpha, is that a move? No, not quite. But Shadow Rider not as far forward as he would have liked from JTX. JTX is breaking that gap between them, and he will soon be upon the Hyundai. Guesty in 7th, ahead of Cthulhu. Oh, Skyjacker's down there. Oh, I'll do something, but I don't think we'll see. I don't remember seeing anything going weird. Yeah, he was ahead of them guys, wasn't he? He was ahead of Guesty, I think. No, don't know what happened to Skyjacker. And Mesa Brown just has to try and make it to the end. Up ahead though, Alphanut, 4/10 ahead of Talleyrand. This race is relentless, it's unstoppable. We have the purple monster Audi versus the red Rocket. Who will come out on top? Jam Huntington, he's racing, they're side by side. Jam Huntington making the move. Homesick Alien slipping in behind to try and grab that toe, but Jam there getting himself a podium if he can hold it. Homesick Alien will have something to say about it though. Nice interior, Homesick, I like. Do you know what? Well, I'm not going to start talking. Oh no, late on the brakes, he's punted Jam. Jam's cut through the chicane. Homesick just lift, I imagine, let Jam get himself back together, and then they'll be back to racing, but that does not help, as Shadow Rider is not that far behind him now, only 6/10 and less, 4/10. He's coming. Homesick Alien looking like he wants to make a move on Jam. Has Jam got damage? No, Jam's not got damage. He's having a moment, and Homesick is trying to capitalise on that moment, slips back in for the toe. Jam Huntington holding position in the row. Oh no, Talleyrand's ahead. I'm missing stuff. Sodding missing stuff, okay? Alpha not there. We saw a move. We saw something because it looked like Talleyrand was ahead of him. I don't like to do replays in the MTCC too much because you miss things. And while we're watching this, Alpha probably got ahead of Talleyrand again. They're probably racing right now, and we're missing it. But there we saw how Talleyrand took the lead from Alpha, and they still got it. So that's good. Jam Huntington third. Oh no, here's Homesick. And he's under pressure from Shadow Rider now, but it's a three-way battle. Let's go on board with JTX because we can see there. We can see 5th, 4th, and 3rd. And there's still 5 minutes to go, 6 minutes to go of this race. Well, no, sorry, we do it in laps. No, we had 2 laps to go of this race. Sorry, I'm thinking of some other thing. I'm looking at the time, I think it's 15 minutes. But we don't, we do it on laps. And this is the penultimate lap. And we can see, can Homesick hold a shadow off while sitting on board with JTX in his Peugeot. The tyres don't look too bad, doesn't look too worn. And we can see Jam in 3rd, just ahead of us. One mistake and it's all change. So ahead, Talleyrand is 7/10 ahead of Alphenot. He would have felt this was his race, but he was under immense pressure from Talleyrand. I do think the Red Rocket looks like it's got the edge on the Audi today. He has got the fastest lap with the 2:12.150, the Alpha's best lap, 2:13.125. So yes, the lead up some second faster. Jam Huntington, he's managed a 12.8, but he's got Homesick Alien all over the back of him again. He cannot shake off that pesky Alien. Pat on the chat says good move from Jam, last lap, followed by a punt into Skyline. Homesick then he's lost, he's still in the tow. Shadow Rider, he's not as close as he was, but he's got his own issues with JTX, 4/10 behind him, behind that Guesty, in a nice little bit of space. Cthulhu, he's only got Skyjacker a second behind him with 2 laps, a lap and a half to go. Cthulhu's tyres looking fine, better than Skyjacker's, and Skyjacker has only got Racer Brown some half a second behind him, so there's a battle at the back, a battle for last, a battle for first. There's battling all over the place. Jam still staying ahead of Homesick Alien for now, but it's only half a second between them. Shadow Rider, oh, he's shaken off of JTX. JTX must have had a small issue or a penalty, or no one has penalties. It has penalties on, but people just pay them as they go around. There's no stopping on the start-finish line because the racing is manic and fast, and if you pay a penalty, you'll be out. So Talleyrand then 1.5 seconds, really stretching his legs in that V-dub. Carly, let me know when I can start breathing again. I know it's been hectic as, unbelievably hectic this racing, but Talleyrand there, nearly 2 seconds ahead of Alphenot. I think the tyre wear is exactly the same for the two of them. Alphenot did his fastest lap on his last lap at the 2:13.057. Jam is under such pressure. That's unbelievable pressure from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien in the twisty bit where the Subaru really does come to life is putting nothing but pressure on poor Jam Huntington. But Jam has got the answers. He's placing that rocket. Lovely. Homesick Alien, then we'll have to come back to that one. Shadow Riders, just watching them, but there was a race at the back here, remember, and they're still racing. My God, who do I watch? There we go, Cthulhu ahead of Racer Brown, who is ahead of Skyjacker, but just ahead of Skyjacker. I like to watch the winner cross the line, but there's racing on here, it's hard to pull away. Jam's still in 3rd, so Homesick hasn't managed to do that yet. We're here. Oh, we're not quite there yet. So looks like it's just between Racer Brown. Let's have a look at 3rd. No, now Homesick is under pressure from Shadow Rider. These two, excuse me, these two are side by side going down the straight, flashing their lights at each other. Go on, boys, get your race on. This is what Friday night's about. Get it out of your system. It's been a crap week. That dick that you work with annoyed the hell out of you this week. There we go. Talleyrand's crossed the line as winner. Alphenot is in 2nd. Jam 3rd. Look at that. Whoa! Homesick just ahead of Shadow Rider. Then you got JTX, Guesty, Cthulhu, but the Skyjacker's ahead of Racer Brown. They're racing like it's for the win. It's unbelievable. And there it looks like Skyjacker is managing to hold that one. No, Racer Brown's looking. There we go. Wow, 2 really close finishes there. Well done, Talleyrand. You raced Alphenot hard. There you go. Lovely. A Red Rocket back on the top squat spot. Pole position and fastest lap and victory. Is Talleyrand going to show Monza Brown how to do it? Well, Monza Brown's already shown Talleyrand how to do it, but is he going to try and emulate that? And breathe. Yes, guys, you can all take a breath. We're going to have a little, usually it's 10 minutes practice. Whoo! Yes, I'll take you to the race results. That's what I usually do after a race. There's me rolling, keep those wagons rolling, roll high, round them up, and there are your race results. What am I doing? I haven't taken any medication, I promise you. I honestly promise you, I don't know. I'm just a little bit cuckoo tonight, but there you go. Talleyrand is on the top, so that's helped the championship out, hasn't it? But Alpha Nut finishing in second. Could you imagine the next race if Alpha Nut wins and Talleyrand finishes second? The championship's still tied. Woohoo! So Alpha Nut, a great second spot. I imagine he will be feeling that the win was on, but I just don't think that Audi had the pace in what Talleyrand was extracting from the V-Dub today. Jam Huntington, a great third place, confirming that V-Dub has got good pace around here. Homesick Alien, wow, who didn't he race, eh? He was trying, and it's a great fourth position in a four-wheel drive around the track that, you know, one half of it is a straight, so kudos to that Alien. Shadow Rider, fifth, he's got to be happy. I mean, second in the last race at Monza, fifth. This is a turn of events for him and his Hyundai. He's not been having great results in the early part of this championship, so fifth place, it's a step in the right direction. JTX, I think he had an issue early on in the race and has slowly made his way back through people's mistakes and racing, and he's got himself into sixth place. Guesty, a great seventh in a four-wheel drive round here. It must be said. Cthulhu, eighth in his Toyota, stepping in for us. Thank you very much. Fernando Skyjacker, ninth, we saw, must have had issues during the race, ended up at the back, and then had himself a blinding race with Racer Brown, and we saw Racer Brown's issues going off, and I think he may have taken Cthulhu with him by accident. Talleyrand got your super fast lap of a 2:12.150, and he managed that on his second lap while he was still carrying quite a bit of fuel. Wow, what a race, eh? Bathurst, it's amazing. They haven't changed the settings yet, so it's not really. Oh no, Racer Brown's not a happy boy. Oh no, I hope there was no issues. It's never nice when the guys don't get on, in my opinion. Look at that, banging my pipe. I'm like an old man filling my pipe up. No, I'm not, that sounds terrible. Hey man, I'm just cooking my spoon. Hang on. Yeah, you gotta wait until it bubbles. I'm not doing nothing like that, I'm just rolling a fag. Hey, there we go, the settings have changed, so then we can go and have a look. I'm almost tempted to just carry on chatting. I don't know how that will work though. I could just step out of the conservatory doors, the Boris Johnson doors, and just have a sly fag out there with the rabbits and still chat to you. Oh no, he didn't go to track. Come on guys, who wants to do a showboat few laps for us then? Go on, pop out. Skyjacker's nipped out, always good. PlayStation's still working. Skyjacker, wink wink, yeah, good stuff, like it. Have you ordered the PS5 yet? Did I say on there? I think I said, did I say on there that I had to apologise because I pulled my wife had reminded me I pulled the same trick. I don't know, I think I told someone at work. Did I say it? Did I say it in HPEC? That's the last thing I commentated. No, I think it was HPEC where I accused him of manipulating his PlayStation so he could get a PS5, which apparently he's not. He's told me, he's promised me. But yes, apparently when I got my PS Pro, oh god, let me get rid of the big numbers. When I got my PS Pro, I thought I'd got it because of it's better for VR, it works better with VR, but apparently indoors told me I used the lame excuse that my original PlayStation 4 wasn't ejecting discs properly. I could tell it was on its way out. It was whirring. And guess what? That PlayStation 4's up in the bedroom, still working to this day. So, yeah, Skyjacker, we've all been there. We've all got that broken PlayStation that we need to upgrade. I'm with you, bud. Anyway, I don't know whether or not to take you with me. It has virtually been verbal diarrhea for virtually most of this race. So I don't know whether or not to take you with me because, you know, you think I talk crap in here in front of the telly. You should imagine some of the stuff I ate. Oh no, I'm not, because I don't think the controller will go. I'll tell you what, you guys have a break from the stuff I've been saying. Masticating. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna have 5 minutes, turn the mic off, and do a bit of masticating. I don't even know if that's the right word. I'm gonna Google that while I'm away. So sit tight, gang. Hold on to something, because I do need meds, Carly. You are right. But all of you grab hold of something, and I'll be back as soon as possible. I was going to say grab your nuts, but yeah. I've got something. I'll tell you about that when I come back. I've got exciting news, but they've been hidden from me. I can't find them. I'm going to try and find them. Just sit there. Don't move. Howdy ho. I'm back. What did I miss? I looked it up, okay? I looked up the thesaurus. Let me put the volume up of the YouTube just to make sure. Yeah, there it is. Dick's on air again. So yeah, I've looked it up. Yeah, it's masticate. I was right. Okay, I got one letter wrong. One letter, and they're right next to each other in the alphabet, you know. So I don't think I should be held to anything about that. So that's number one. There was something else I found last night while I was at work at my lunch. I clocked out, if my boss is listening, to go down to Morrison's, and they've got all the Christmas crap out. That's why I've got all the things like, I found a chocolate orange, but it's white chocolate. Oh, it's like an angel pooped. It's beautiful. That's it. I don't know, they just pooped a chocolate orange out and it was white. Just noticed that's wrong. Oh god, I haven't said back or anything. I'm working at this. I am so crap tonight. Sodding commentator is useless. Eating this chocolate orange white thing. What am I doing? I'm letting them know I'm back. I'm not even asking about. I'm just going to put back. I usually try and come up with a code word. No. There you go. After all these years of secrecy, those songs, it was no secret code. It's just to let them know I'm back from having a fag and I'm back on air again. I'm going to go for a hard Y just to buck the trend, because I'm not on form tonight, and I don't think I'm good on a usual. When people say it was a good broadcast, I still think it was crap. So can you imagine what I think a terrible broadcast is? It must be shoddy and awful. You're still watching those. What's that say about you guys? The racing's good, at least, eh? We've got a good bunch of guys racing, and that's the main thing. They're going wrong way around the track. I think we're doing some manoeuvres. Yeah, looks like everyone's showing off their drift skills. God, oh my god, it's like a meeting of race cars. So that was a fantastic first race. I don't know, I feel like I've been you know, I think it's when you sat on your leg for a while and then suddenly you've had a dead leg and then your leg comes to life and then you think, oh god, I can feel my leg again, it's great, oh it's brilliant, I'm going to go running or something, and then you realise your lungs don't deal with that very well. We started the vinyl. Well, that's how my brain's felt. I felt like I've had half a brain for like the last 2 weeks, and then suddenly I'm clear-headed and I can think. So I want to say so much and say all these things, but I forget my brain's not that good. It hasn't got the words. Masticate that's a winner, man. Just using that word, even though I said it wrong, is, you've got to give me kudos for that. Anyway, there we go. That's the results of the first race. They're lining up. Let's put Alphanut on front again. It's so weird. Talleyrand, it's freaking me out, man. I don't know what's going on, but it keeps putting Alphanut ahead of you. It's so bizarre. What a weird glitch. A weird glitch that we just ignore and carry on. And now there, Homesick has made the jump like you would predict into first place. And Shadow Rider, that Hyundai is a starter like no other. Alphanut is in third. Talleyrand's dropped down to fourth with Jam Huntington. Guesty is into sixth. JTX there seventh, looking to make a move up the straight on the Lancer. Skyjacker trying to follow him through. Further back we have Racer Brown racing Cthulhu. Then up ahead we see Homesick Alien getting through the corner alright, but what about the rest of the guys? We've got Audis, we've got Hyundais, we've got the lot. So Alphanut has got ahead of the Shadow Rider, and now Jam Huntington is looking for a way past. Talleyrand is all the way down to fifth place. Oh my god, there's little tapping, and now we're all bottlenecked up into it, and is there going to be a... No. Looks like everyone seems to have gone through. Some better than others. It looks like JTX was the biggest loser out of that little bundle. Oh, Racer Brown having a little tap with a barrier behind Cthulhu. Talleyrand still there in fifth. Homesick Alien still holding that lead, and what a healthy, lovely lead. But I think Alphanut will have something to say about that on the chat. Okay. Right, I will read them out. I'm just checking because we're early part of the race and I don't want to miss anything. But I think people are saying you're rubbish. No. Carly wants to be the next commentator. Let's have a look. Carly, not long had my PS4 repaired. Maybe I need a new one. Yeah, PS5. Carly, is there a commentary job going? I think there will be after today. You can't do tomorrow because you're racing. Pat says it wouldn't be the same without you hear your contracts racing. Well, how can it make it exciting? I'm all over the shop. And Alphanut secretly hosting and putting. So it does look like there's some weird shenanigans going there. But here we go. Homesick is 2 seconds ahead of Alphanut. Shadow Rider got that place back from Jam. Looks like Jam may have had a small off because Talleyrand also ahead of him. Further down, Skyjacker has made his way up in 6th ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu and Racer Brown we saw earlier on sharing paint. Kesty ahead of JTX. That's the lineup at the moment. Can Homesick Alien 2.1? He's pulling away. He's actually pulling away in that Subaru, so that's interesting. Alpha not only a second ahead of Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider 7/10 ahead of Talleyrand, but we've seen Talleyrand. We've seen how he performs here. He can race and he can apply pressure. So Shadow Rider's got the fun of that to deal with. He's closing off the racing line, but Talleyrand can slow. Yeah, it was tight, but Talleyrand got out of it and saves it for the next corner. Now Jam Huntington under pressure. Oh dear, Jam Huntington under pressure from Skyjacker. In the Audi TT, the green monster Audi, chasing down the red Rocket. You can see everything through Jam's window. That's how close they are. He's driving the racetrack through Jam's windscreen. Ooh. Screeching Audi around that corner right now. Really doesn't want to go around these corners with speed. Up ahead it looks like some racing. I should come out of this and have a look what was going on there. Shadow Rider with Talleyrand all over the back of him. Shadow Rider doing all he can to stay ahead of the red Rocket, a Volkswagen Scirocco. I used to have a Scirocco, but the original Roccos, I used to love that car. It was a beast, man. Absolute monster. So there we see Talleyrand making the move on the Hyundai, and it's done. Talleyrand up into 3rd place, just behind Alphanut. What is this going to do for their 2 championships? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So Homesick still 2.1 seconds ahead of Alpha, not losing any time to the Audi behind him. Talleyrand now chasing down the Audi we saw from race 1. It'll be a repeat, and that will slow down the Audi. And if Talleyrand takes Shadow Rider along for the ride, it's going to be a 3-way battle. Jam Huntington trying to cling on to him, but he's got Skyjacker for company. Skyjacker wanting to make some good places up in this race. He's had a run of bad form lately and through no fault of his own, so he'll be wanting to turn that monkey around that's on his back. I've got 2 sayings and mixed them together. That's amazing. Sprocket, both cars going well tonight. They certainly are. And here we see Skyjacker having a look on Jam, but Jam's keeping it on the inside, and there we go, Skyjacker having a date with the barrier. Meanwhile, Homesick Alien pulled a few more tenths out on Alphanut. Alphanut, I thought he'd be all over the Subaru almost instantly, but no, he's struggling through the corners. Talleyrand only 1.2 seconds behind Alphanut. Shadow Rider a second behind Talleyrand, only 1.4 seconds ahead of Jam Huntington. Now Jam Huntington can concentrate on his race. Now he hasn't got the Audi looming large in his mirrors. Behind him we have Skyjacker. Behind Skyjacker we have Racer Brown in the Pertec Lexus. How did I forget? Just the word just disappeared from my head. Lexus. The Alan Parsons special, and he is chasing down that Audi fiercely. There we see Cthulhu stepping in right at the last minute. Thank you very much, you Spanish hero. And he's doing a great job in an underpowered car ahead of JTX. I think JTX may, by the end of this season, have the same opinion of that Peugeot as I had. And they're guesty harassing JTX down the straight in the tow. Up ahead then, let's have a quick Scooby-Doo. Get it? Homesick. Still 1.4 seconds though. So, Alpha Nut is starting to pull the trigger. What is it? Hammer time. Alpha time. We're going for nutter time. Nutty time. Oh, my nuts. Not my nuts. Ignore that. Let me start this one again. I mentioned to you that I had some KPP nuts that I had found. Did I talk about this? At Morrison's. I went to tea break. I said something about going to tea break at Morrison's. Just said about clocking out. Well, anyway, I found some salt and vinegar peanuts. And I can't find them. I think they've been eaten. So that's a big fat bummer for me. And when I find out the culprit that ate my salt and vinegar peanuts, there will be a couple of stern words. I think I'm going to use sodding. So Alpha Nut has done the fastest lap with a 2:12.6, but still a second ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand pumping the times in, 2:12.6. He's coming for you. Shadow Rider in fourth. Shaking off Jam Huntington a little bit. Skyjacker now under so much pressure. These two love racing each other, don't they? They were racing each other last race, racing each other this race. They've got a magnet. I think I wonder, because I know Skyjacker had a terrible season in the Lexus, but I think that might be this season in the GTMC. He's driving the Lexus, so it must be like that car's haunting him. He comes to MTCC and all he's had is a Lexus hounding him. So Racer Brown chasing down Skyjacker, and just behind them Cthulhu caught up. Ooh, I love the inside of that Toyota. It's so cool. That's exactly it, Pet. Pet? Yeah, Pet. Thanks, Pet. Some sodding so-and-so has pilfered me peanuts. Arr, sounds a bit pirate. Don't get me going pirate stuff. I love... Oh, so there we see Cthulhu has just taken over the land-loving Racer Brown, and now he's heading himself down the straightaway to try and get Skyjacker. See, don't get me down the pirate route, because I'll be there forever. I could just talk like a pirate. I think we should just talk like pirates. It's brilliant. Arr. When you ever think, instead of saying so, I can say Arr. Cthulhu there, be chasing down the Skyjacker. I'll do it all day. Oh, Alpha Nut. Talleyrand's caught up Alpha Nut. All my shenanigans and sodding around. Sodding is definitely the word today. I want to go back and change the title to this as MTCC4 round 5 at sodding Mount Panorama, Bananarama. Mount Panorama. That's what it is. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm safe then, because people think I'm being funny, rather than I have an actual brain block of panorama. Oh! See the Audi out wide there. They're side by side going into the wiggly bit. So useless. So useless. Not there, me. But there you see Talleyrand. But then, Homesick, I think he felt quite comfortable that he had the pace on the Audi. We saw the Audi didn't quite have the pace what the Volkswagen's got. So now Talleyrand being released, but we're on virtually the last lap, 1.5 laps to go, 2 seconds behind. What can Talleyrand do? Is he going to do a Monza Brown? Is he going to be Bathrand? I don't know, it doesn't work with him. Alpha Nut in third. Jam Huntington is ahead of Shadow Rider. I apologise, we missed that. Ooh. It was a great move, I can imagine. Jam Huntington lined him up perfectly down the straight, just going into the corner, pulled out, and then just made a swooping inside pull move on the late on the brakes, and then moved just ahead of Shadow Rider. So there you go, I've explained it to you. that might have happened. Skyjacker dropping a little bit behind him, but he's ahead of Racer Brown still. Racer Brown been giving him a lot. Oh no, didn't we see Racer Brown fall behind Cthulhu? I thought we did, but we may have not done. And Guesty and JTX have not made any impression on each other. We're on the final lap now. 1.7 seconds. This is going to be tight. It's going to be extremely tight. Talleyrand got the fastest lap with the 2:11.658. He is pushing hard. He is pushing so hard. Alpha not trying to keep up with him, because hoping maybe them two will have themselves an off. Jam keeping hold of that fourth place, having a great round this round with a podium and then a fourth. Shadow Rider fifth again. Still good. I'd take it. I'd take that any day. Skyjacker trying as he might, but he's 2 seconds behind Shadow Rider. There's nothing he can do there, but he's got to stay ahead of Monza Brown the best he can. Cthulhu, super sub. I don't say sub, I think he's in now. That's it for the championship, for the rest of it. Although after driving this Toyota, he might say no thanks. There we see Guesty in the four-wheel drive doing all he can. He's ahead of the pug. That's my two old cars right at the back. I feel really bad. Oh dear, JTX going wild. That's going to put JTX in an amazing position though on the last. 1 second between Homesick. That being last is going to put JTX in a good position for the third race, as it is a reverse grid rolling start. So there we see 7/10. Can he keep hold of it? Oh my lord, we've just got a couple of corners to go, and that's where the Subaru should be stronger. Talleyrand chasing down his old car, trying to take the win. He wants the 3 wins. Monza Brown has done it, but it's not going to happen today. Homesick Alien is going to take the second win of the evening in the Scooby. Well done, Homesick. Talleyrand there, second. Alphanut coming over, finishing third. Jam fourth. Shadow Rider, great fifth. Skyjacker staying ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown seventh. Tulu eighth. Guesty stayed ahead of JTX, but only by a second to finish himself there in ninth, and 10th for JTX. What a fantastic race. Very good. Homesick Alien, his first win of the season, I think, reigning champion. Long overdue. Starting to get to grips with the Scooby. Congratulations, my old bud. There you go. Oh dear, someone crashed. Made me jump. Woo. I'll take you to the race results. Yeah, so there we are down in Australia, and the winner was a Homesick Alien. In second place we have Talleyrand, third Alpha Nut, then fourth we got the Jam, fifth is Shadow Rider, sixth is Skyjacker, seventh was Racer Brown, and eighth was Cthulhu. In ninth we've got our friend Guesty, and in 10th JTX. Your fastest lap was brought to you by VRC Talleyrand. You see, he's in the Sirocco and he did it to 11.658. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Someone undo the buckles on my jacket, will you? It's a bit tight. Free me hands up. Take these pillows away. And why am I wearing this helmet? Endurance not keeping it real. Good racing, lads. No, the Lassers is in the chat today. Although, you know, what are you saying? Who you saying is driving like a girl? Skyjacker? Oh no, Skyjacker's listening. Sorry, mate. You're not driving like a girl. You missed it all. I don't know. I think it's the white orange. I'm blaming it on the Terry's white orange. It's made me go a bit funny. Hyper. This is me on a hype. No, it was great racing. You and Racer Brown have been entertaining as hell, Skyjacker. Don't say that. Shadow Rider. Hi, Mum. I told her last night. Skyjacker, hi Steve. Yes, Steve, well done. Is that Steve like from Minecraft? He's my best buddy. Pug don't work here. Does JTX say? Does JTX say my English bad? Oh, look, I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to go and pull myself together again. I'm going to masticate. I'm going to sodding masticate whilst you lot have a break from whatever tonight was. It's great racing. I love it in the actual what I'm watching, but I don't know if I'm portraying it to you guys very well. I am the bung. I am the butt plug. What am I saying? I don't know anymore. Someone go out and do laps so I can watch. Oh god, I thought I broke it then. Guesty. Ooh, it's dark at Bathurst. Right, I'm going to pull it together for this one. Steve, he's in Minecraft. There's nothing wrong with driving like a girl. You drove like a girl the other day, Carly, and you whipped me. So driving like a girl obviously is good. And I still think if bloody Mercedes had a backbone, they would have put Susie Wolff in that second Mercedes instead of Bottas. And I honestly think she would have given us a better race between her and Hamilton, because Bottas is useless. Sorry guys if you're Bottas fans, but what a disappointment. He's in the best car and he just doesn't do anything. Reverse grid, rolling start and night could be fun. Is going to be fun. Right then, I'm giving you guys a break after my Susie Wolff. She's a legend at Williams. When I worked at Williams and she had affiliation with them, I think there's this long bit of road where they all go and try and be really fast on, just that leads up to the factory. It's crazy. I got up to 80 and pooped myself and wouldn't go any faster, and apparently she got pulled by police doing like 150. So yeah, she's a legend. Anyway, 10 minutes guys, you can watch Monza Brown. Yo, what's up, my bros? Back with you with another dimension, taking you to another dimension. I've got the words wrong. I'm back again with a... Sod it, hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. You're here tonight with the MTCC. I'm just looking over to the chat now, and Pat says he thinks on this reverse grid Alpha Nut will probably be on pole, as he has been all evening. I don't know what he's got going on with his GT Sport, but he's got it made, man. He bangs that car on pole every time. And then Loey Jack in the chat said, what time's this start? For heaven's sakes, it's not like it's all over Discord. I suppose I don't put it in the chat too often, do I? I should. Yeah, this started at 7:30 practice. I went on air around about 7:45. I usually let guys have 15 minutes just to shake the bones out of the cars. They don't want that on YouTube if they're flinging it off for a couple of laps. Lets them get used to it. And then I usually pop in about 15 minutes into practice. And honest to God, tonight it's been total and utter garbage, I'll say that. I might even email the boss and say you might want to delete that one off YouTube. I don't know. Maybe save the replays and let me work off them later when I'm not feeling so wacky. So weird. Like I said, I don't mention it, but in the past I've had man flu, not cold. It's gone up a level. It's gone to Decon 4 now. And yeah, it's like I've had half a brain for 2 weeks, and then today I've woke up and everything's clear and crystal. And I think I've tried too hard. I tried talking too much. The words did not come out properly. And I've just been talking about random stuff. I don't understand what happened this evening. I am sure it'll go down for infamy, especially the one word, one letter wrong in masticate can make such a difference, it turns out. But I learnt sodding tonight, so I am so pleased, because sodding is now my new favourite word of all things. I just told those sodding rabbits to get in because it's dark, and around we've got quite a greeny area where I live, you know. Not boasting, but there's a lot of green. It's because it's an OAP area, and man, when them guys organise, they organise. As soon as the council wants to come in and say, oh, that field, we want to build some houses, man, they get together. They're a force to be reckoned with. You can't mess with the Blue Rinse Army, I tell you. Yeah, so they keep this place well and truly protected. It's lovely. Bless them. So yeah, we get a lot of foxes. What's all that? Just to tell you that we get a lot of foxes. So I worry about the rabbits. One of them's been attacked by a fox once. I woke up and I don't know how, but the fox got the hutch open, and one of the rabbits had a chunk out the back. Coco, my little Coco Chanel. She's so pretty. And the other one's called Lincoln, but they're rescues. So I didn't get... Well, we changed Coco's name because she was Chocolate Drop, and I said, I'm not walking around the garden saying Chocolate Drop, come here Chocolate Drop. So she was Coco, because she's sassy. Anyway, who do you care? Why? What is the fucking... I didn't swear. I didn't say all 4 letters. I only stopped after 3. Here we go. Let's have a look at the chat, because the chat is helpful. So, Loey Jack, cheers Pat. I'm sure commentary is spot on as always. You would be surprised. Loey Jack went for a curry. Sorry, I'm late. No worries, man. I hope it. I can't do the spicy stuff, man. I am such a wuss. I go for the korma, and that's as hot as I go. Oh, it's so coconutty, man. It's so tasty. Oh, I could kill a korma right now. Korma, pillar rice, bit of naan, garlic, you know, the garlic cheese naan. Onion bhajis, definitely got to have some onion bhajis on the go. Sometimes Bombay potatoes, but I'm not sure. I don't fancy the Bombay. I'm not getting a curry. I'm not, honestly. I'm going to have a bloody pepperami and a sodding Jaffa cake. Yum yum. So, Rachel Brown going fast. It's been something, Carly, I tell you. I don't know what it was. Hey, everyone's allowed a bad day, and everyone's allowed an off day. Ask Skyjacker. Oh, boom. Sorry, man. Burn. There was no need for it either, was there? It came from nowhere. Oh, I better do my coat. Yeah, I am. Hang on. First of all, I am back, but you would wish I wasn't. Jaffa cake. I'm back, and I'm why. I'll be backy. Oh, do you want any more of my opinions on things? Lando Norris is God. I honestly think. I've done the equations. I've worked it all out. The man is a breath of some fresh air in F1. Shame F1's so boring with Lando Norris. He should leave and go to a better series. Anyway. We're just waiting for the third race. It's going to be great. It's in the dark. JTX not happy with his car here, but he will be starting maybe on second. We're guessing Alpha might have pole. I want to put Alpha on pole, actually. I wonder if I can get away with it. I've got a keyboard in front of me, which makes life quicker. Oh, what? What's going on? Look, he's going to start it before I've done it. Alpha on pole. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, I've got to press 2 buttons for question mark. How clever is that? Where is it? Oh, it's right next to the shift button. There you go. Return. Return again. No, it doesn't want to do that. It wants to do R2. R2? R2? What's happened? It's gone quiet. I'm worried. No, that's right. Everything's alright. It's really quiet. I thought, oh no, as me writing made it go weird. I'm not imagining it. Alpha's been on pole for the last 2 races when he should have been second. They'll probably think, what do you mean Alpha's on pole? Or they're just going to ignore it and think, what the not only am I being random on air, I'm being random in the chat of the MTCC. I'm putting down the controller. Look, I'm not going to touch anymore. I've got to do some more F12s, haven't I? Yeah, stationary one. Explosive. No, third from last. Yeah, but oh no, don't worry, guys. It was just a joke. Can I write just a joke? Oh no, now I'm changing all sorts. Now he's starting it now. Maybe when they watch it back, they might understand what that was. I don't know. But see, obviously they don't think nothing's weird about the pole thing. I was wondering why it was never addressed, but I don't know if I'm going mad, guys. I honestly don't know. Is this really happening? Am I asleep? Am I going to wake up in a minute? Is my alarm clock going to go off and I'm going to have to come and do the MTCC? Oh, maybe Talleyrand knows. He goes, if Grod was ring, if grid is wrong, we go again. So maybe he knows what I'm on about. I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure about race 2, but should have definitely been P2 in race 1. Yeah, we didn't win race 1, so Talleyrand won race 1. So yeah, he should have been 2 on race 2. I don't know. I just think it's my insanity. There's you know, I'm going to have a big 6-foot rabbit walking in a minute called, oh, what was he called? Harry? Oh, it's such a cool film, and I've forgotten the name of the poxy rabbit. I don't know. You lot are too old. I'm too young for that film. It's an old black and white one, but it's so funny. What was his name? What was the rabbit name? I feel we're having a very rabbity themed race for some reason. I've been talking about them a lot. I'm going to stop now. No more rabbit talk. Rabbit. That's it. No more. That's it. We're out of the system. We'll go here for race 3 at MTCC4, round 5 at Bathurst. And oh my god, JTX has taken the lead. And oh no, someone's going slow. Who's that slow? That looks like a Toyota of Cthulhu. I don't know why. Cthulhu either being overtaken by Race Brown, Cthulhu getting overtaken by everyone. Not a great start for Cthulhu up the start straight for some reason. I think maybe he didn't come out the first corner very well. JTX still holding that lead from Guesty by 1.7. Harvey, yes, of course, Harvey was the rabbit. Cheers, gang. Oh, you lot are awesome. Oh yeah, Harvey is such a cool film, man. It makes me feel warm and bubbly. I love it. I love how everyone's stressed except for the bloke they're all stressed about. It's amazing. Here we go, racing on now. Sorry, come on. Cthulhu, Shadow Rider is in 6th, Jam Hunting in 7th, Alpha Knight is in 8th. So Homesick Alien following Talleyrand after the winner of last race, and he's close. There's a gap between Talleyrand and Alpha Knot for some reason. Up ahead then we have JTX. He's still just under a second ahead of Guesty. Guesty, what is this camera? I know it's arty and lovely, but I like the close-up one so you can see the cars. So we've got Guesty just ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown wanting to get something out of this race. It's been a bit of a poor round. He was fast in practice, but has had 2 poor results, to say the pace of that car. Same with Skyjacker, another one wanted to make amends for the last 2 races. They're both making a move on poor Guesty at the same time. One at a time, guys. God. Guesty didn't know what he hit in there, just got wafted by it. Whoa, I've just spilt me bloody Red Bull everywhere. Hang on, I'll go and get a tissue. Yeah, we see Racer Brown is having a bit of an off from 3rd place, and I'm going into the kitchen to get tissue because I've just poured Red Bull Tropical all over my keyboard in my excitement of Guesty going up into 2nd place. This is great stuff, Guesty. Come on. No, Guesty was in 2nd, wasn't he? No, Racer Brown was ahead of him, wasn't he? Yeah, and Skyjacker. We've lost Skyjacker as well. Sorry, I should be getting really excited because we've lost Skyjacker. Where is he? Not shuffled to the back. Oh, poor Skyjacker. Sorry, mate. That happened just at the same time I knocked my can of Red Bull over, all over my keyboard, so I missed it. Oh, poor Skyjacker. Not great at all. You guys probably saw it because I wasn't even looking at the screen. Now I'm mopping up Red Bull off my keyboard. I'll give him an F12. F12 still works, guys. It's on the little keyboard. Oh, it's going to be sticky for a bit. Ooh, that's what she said. So JTX is still leading from this race. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. JTX leading by 1.7 seconds from Guesty. Shadow Rider is in a great 3rd place ahead of Racer Brown. We didn't see how that happened. Alpha Knight is up into 5th place. Talleyrand now 6th. 7th is Jam Huntington. Homesick Alien in 8th. They're all in a crowd with each other. Cthulhu down to 9th. We saw he was having a mare on the first straight, and then Skyjacker has somehow gone back down to 10th place, but there we see JTX ahead of the 4-wheel drive. We've already had a 4-wheel drive win today. Could we have a second one with a new name in the winner's circle? This is amazing stuff. Who knows? Look at the brakes glowing into the twisty bit. Oh yeah, Red Bull's gone. Pat says Red Bull's gone. Let's stop the race. Oh, I was looking at the YouTube and saw smoke, but it's not. So JTX still leading by 7/10. Guesty, all he can do to catch up. We see, Racer Brown clouting that barrier. That really takes the speed out of your car coming down this straight, which give Alpha Knot a great run on him. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Whoosh. Alpha Knot. He's up. It's just pure grunt in that Audi, getting him past Shadow. Oh no, we saw Shadow Rider clouting the barrier as well. That would have taken some wind out of his sails. Talleyrand side by side with Racer Brown, 5th and 6th. He's got his teammate just behind him, also making a move on Racer Brown. Poor Racer Brown, he just got red rocketed. And there we see Homesick Alien now. He's trying to find a way past everyone as well. They're all shuffling. You gotta shuffle it. So Cthulhu a little further back. No, he's not. He's right there as well. This is a proper ding-dong race here from Talleyrand all the way down to Jam Huntington. 6th to 9th. Whoopee! Hey, look at that. It's kicking up dust all over the place. They're racing like mad. There's Cthulhu in Racer Brown's draft, trying to get a toe up into the first corner. JTX still in 1st place with Guesty in 2nd and Alpha Knot in 3rd. Nothing's changed. Something's just changed. What changed? Has Skyjacker gone? Oh, it looks like Skyjacker has his PlayStation just... That PS5 is so close. Now we can see a race here between Guesty and JTX. Let me get in my old car. It's my old car racing my old car. I love it. So JTX in the Evo chasing down the Pug. There's a little help from the barriers there. Don't want to do that too much, Guesty. Come on, Mike. Come on, get it in there. Get a win. Get a win in that bad boy. That'd be awesome. I don't want to egg you on too soon and put too much pressure. We have got Alpha not only 6 tenths behind, and there goes Skyjacker. His PlayStation nearly made it. That poor thing. Wrap it up in a blanket for the night. Skyjacker put it in the fridge. You never know, it might work. JTX then leading this race 4 tenths ahead. We've already had JTX win a race before. Now we've got Guesty only 2 tenths ahead of Alpha Not looking like he is going to make a move on the Lancer any minute now, going into this tight corner, but the Lancer should have... Oh, there was just enough racing room, was there? They're there still. Oh my gosh, what happened? Shadow Rider, Guesty. Shadow Rider's moved up in 2nd place whilst we were in car, and we saw Guesty and Alpha side by side, and I didn't know if there was enough room. I wanted to come out and see. It seems like Shadow Rider managed to sweep it up the inside. Shadow Rider, he's got a grudge to bear. He feels race 3 at Monza was all his. The trophy already had his name carved in it. They got up to Shadow, and then they had to scrub it off because that bloody Monza Brown, sodding Monza Brown, whipped around, and at the very final, just as they were crossing the line, just took the win. So Shadow Rider then will be looking at the back of that pug thinking, I want a win. But now Talleyrand in 3rd. We've seen his pace this weekend has been absolutely phenomenal, but look at the racing behind with Guesty and Alphanut with Racer Brown just there. Homesick Alien not far behind with Cthulhu in tow. He's a little bit further back from Homesick Alien, but only 1.5 seconds, and 1.5 seconds around here at Bathurst is absolutely nothing. There's such a concertina effect that when one car brakes heavily into a tight corner, they've all got to brake. Look at them, they're catching up with Guesty. Talleyrand hasn't really pulled away that much from him, but he's not far behind Shadow Rider. If he starts racing Shadow Rider, JTX will be absolutely wonderfully pleased. Now we'll get back to the chat as the race has calmed down a wee bit. Endurance Nut, he's the one that came up with the Harvey, and we appreciate that. Jim One Wise was going to say Roger. Oh, Roger Rabbit, yeah, that's it's also a very good film, I must say. Carly was Harvey, yeah. Pat, you've got more rabbits than Sainsbury's. Red Bull's gone, stop the race. Pat also, if Skyjacker used the controller, it would be airborne now. And Endurance Not lost Jam. What? Was it Jam that went? Not Skyjacker. Sorry. No, Jam's down there. Oh, Jam. It's having a great race. So JTX leading from Shadow Rider. Talleyrand there making the move on Shadow Rider up the inside for the first corner. It's showing him in 2nd just. He's made the move stick. And there he is in 2nd to chase down JTX to Talleyrand. Looking strong for a 2nd win. Fucking hell. I didn't swear then. I said looky now. Honestly, it was. I started as looking and then went ow. But it sounded rude, so you know, take from what you want. But there you see a bunch of cars all absolutely racing each other. The 2 4-wheel drives, the Subaru and the Lancer. That rivalry never goes away, does it, eh? No matter what. Those two buggers always find each other on the road, but you can see Racer Brown trying to capitalise, Homescaling trying to close down that door, and he does successfully, which means Racer Brown had to lift off and gives Cthulhu a chance to catch up. Oh yeah, Jam hunting really out of it, 15 seconds. That was a bad one for Jam. JTX still leading, but only by 6 tenths. Talleyrand hunting him down, absolutely hunting him down. Alpha Not there in 3rd, hoping them two will slow each other down. He does not want Talleyrand to get any more points more than him. The table is so tight. Shadow Rider in 4th. He's had 2 5ths today. Guesty there fighting off the alien. Just throwing everything. Phasers set to kill. God, all that dust. How can the guys see anything? Racer Brown having a fender bender on the barrier, and Cthulhu likes that. From his point of view, he'll be thinking, yeah, a couple more of those knocks, Racer Brown and I will be easing past. Pat said, I didn't think the racing could get much better tonight. The top 8 are so close. Endurance not. It's a timing screen officiator. He keeps an eye on that timing screen. See, I tried that and then I missed the racing. It's really bad. It's hard to know what to watch. So I try and keep an eye on the screen. Oh, Talleyrand's taking the lead from JTX. JTX has ended up really off. And someone else was wide there as well. Alpha not going up in second. So Homesick Alien, oh my lord, Guesty's off. Oh, so Talleyrand is leading from Homesick Alien after something that went on. Racer Brown's up to third. Guesty's in fourth. Cthulhu losing it on the corner. So Guesty's fourth. Shadow Rider now up into fifth. JTX is in sixth. JTX we saw having an off. It was Alpha Nut was having the off. Cthulhu had an off. And Jam Huntington, he's 17 seconds. I don't think you think as that time going to break down. It's only that straight. So Jam, it's not totally over yet. You've got a lap. They make a couple more mistakes. There is a couple of positions still to be had. So Talleyrand looking to take his second win. There is a lot of farm. They're ploughing everything, aren't they? Ploughing every bit of grass they can find. The words escaped me for some reason. So Talleyrand there ahead of Homesick Alien. Racer Brown in third, and not shoddy at all after the weekend he's had. I mean the evening he's had. Weekend's not over yet. Shadow Rider there, fourth position, one ahead of where he's finished already. We're on the last lap. Guesty in fifth. He should be happy with that. JTX sixth. Oh, he must be absolutely devastated in that car. The Flying Fin, that was all his. That was all his to take. There, Alpha Nut, we can see chasing him down. Cthulhu a little further back, not quite on board with the Toyota yet, but we've seen flashes, we've seen moments where that Toyota has looked good. So we think later in the season there's going to be some good things. We don't really know what happened to Jam Huntington. He's only 6.8 seconds behind of Cthulhu. If he pulls his socks up, there we go. There we go. A red rocket at the front, red rocket at the back. But Homesick Alien is only 4/10 behind Talleyrand. They're on the last lap. Is there anything Homesick can do in the last couple of corners? I don't think really there would be. But those tyre glow, that brake glow is so awesome, man. Here we go, coming around to the last corner. There's only 1.5 tenths in it. Homesick looking. Oh my god. Oh no. Homesick tried to go for a space that wasn't quite there, and he's ended up Talleyrand going around to take the win. Racer Brown looking to get past him on the straight. Racer Brown's got it. No. Racer Brown takes the win from Talleyrand. Shadow Rider coming in third. Guesty is in fourth. Homesick Alien brings it home fifth. JTX 6th, Alphanut 7th, Cthulhu is in 8th, and Jam Huntington just coming around to 9th. My gosh, I don't know. I saw Talleyrand closing the door, and I saw Homesick look like he'd already committed to it, and he just couldn't stop the car. And he went, and Racer Brown, congratulations. You were there. You were in the right place at the right time. Fantastic win. Woo! 3 different winners tonight, guys. Talleyrand, Homesick Alien, and Racer Brown. Racer Brown's championship's looking good, I'm imagining. I mean, Alpha Nut didn't score well in that last race, so let me take you to your race results. Whoo! Pick the bones out of that bad boy. Who's stewarding that one? So, Racer Brown, your winner of race 3 here at Mount Panorama. And Talleyrand second. Imagine he thinks that win was his. Be cursing the alien right now. But it could have been worse. They could have both gone off. So at least he stayed on the track. But icky end for those two, but great for us. Absolutely fantastic. In the tomorrow morning, whenever you guys Homesick and Talleyrand watch this again, don't feel bad about it. It was great, absolutely fantastic from our point of view. Shadow Rider, podium for the Shadow Rider. Oh hell, take a boo, my son. 4th, Guesty, great work in the 4-wheel drive, ahead of Homesick Alien. who was there in second place. He'll be cursing himself, cursing the door closed, cursing everything. JTX 6th, also one that's probably going to be cursing, leading this race quite convincingly. Got caught up by Talleyrand and I don't know, off-ski. 7th, Alphanaut, also off-ski at the same time as JTX. There could have been a coming together, I am not sure, but he finishes down in 7th. That will not help his championship, but there is drop points, so there is that to take from it. In 8th, Cthulhu, totally respectable first, jumping in halfway through a season, absolutely respectable. And Akari doesn't know, 8th place. And Jam Huntington had an issue that we didn't see. Talleyrand, I think, did he get all 3 fastest laps? I believe he did. 2:13.241. So good points haulage there from Talleyrand. In the chat, yeah, we see. Hang on, I've got to go back to where I last. Yeah, Carly was. Is this a rally race? The amount they're kicking up dirt. Pat's big drama at the chase. Endurance, a lot of farming going on. Carly, is that a rocket sandwich where we had a rocket at the front, rocket at the back? You're right there. Endurance nuts, smiley face. Carly, penalty ref. Pat, Formula E Beijing all over again. Crash at the last corner. Investigation forthcoming there, I think. Carly, Talleyrand denied the win. Yes. Is that? Ooh, Jonathan. Great fun to watch. Well done all. And Glyn Slater, intense. It was great. It was great, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for joining us and watching. Wow, the MTCC, doesn't that kick up some interesting racing? Let's see, it's all quiet in the chat, I think. Homesick, congratulated Racer Brown. Cthulhu thanked me. Thank you very much, Fernando. That's all right. Always a pleasure. It's been a bit random tonight. I don't know, it might be a tough watch. I'm not sure. Oh, dearie me. Yes, and Racer Brown. Honestly, guys, don't thank me before you watch it, because, like I said, it could be a tough watch. Wow, Shadow Rider, well done, mate. 3rd place. Great stuff. Right then, I suppose, yeah, people are starting to leave, so I should wrap all this up. That was round 5 of the MTCC. Don't forget, next Friday we will be live with round 6, and if I was any kind of person, I would have it up and ready to tell you where round 6 is, and I will slowly do that. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Give me a second, give me a second. Round 6. Okay. I don't mind the track, but some don't like it. It's Autopolis Short Circuit. Honestly, join in. It'll be good. Trust me. Don't worry about the track. I like it, but I do know not many people. There's a few out there who are not fans. So yeah, next Friday is that. Then tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock practice starts, so I'll probably be on about 1:15 live. We've got the Max 5. That is great fun. That's at Brazil, Interlagos. So we'll be doing the Samba, I imagine. And then on Sunday night, I don't know, I think it's round 7 of HPEC, the GR1 cars, an hour of racing, and that is also at Interlagos. So that is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to watch them trying to keep that them beasts of cars on the track around there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, I've got nothing out of the cupboard. All I've got in front of me is Jaffa cakes, pepperonis, and an orange, white chocolate, orange things. So my list of names. This one's going to be off my head, so it's going to be a rude one, obviously, because that's all I have in my head. But I was your commentator and broadcaster, Will E. Be hard again. Thank you for joining, and I will catch you. I think I've used Will E. Be hard again before. I'm pretty sure I have. We'll have to do a different one. I'm not Will E. Be Hardigan. I am Will E. Pounder. Yes, Mr. Pounder. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Pounder. Mr. Will E. Pounder. Catch me again Saturday evening. I'm going. I'm really sorry about the total sodding commentary. I apologise. So sorry. See you guys. I love you all. Especially you.